Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Um, I'm a little bit cold right now. So, sorry that I am a few minutes late, but I had to eat, and I haven't eaten on camera in quite a while. So, yeah, I apologize, but I think you guys are used to it by now. If I had an intro video, I think I could get away with never being late because I could play it for quite some time. I should learn from the pros and try and do that. But welcome everybody. Wow, this sounds really loud. Am I really clear, really loud, really bright? Seems really loud today. Um, yeah, Tuesdays, every Tuesday. You guys voted. Thank you for everybody who participated in the voting. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a crazy fall, winter. I guess we call it quarter four in business speak, whatever. Maddie is the winningest winner, as usual. And John Fox always giving him a run for his money. But welcome, everybody. Say hello to Jay Summers. Is that 11B? His first live joining us. And he just joined us, I think, on Instagram Live recently as well. So thank you for hanging out with us tonight. And yeah, we, you will learn, we have a tradition. We like to win nothing on this channel, and I will explain that later. But everybody in the chat will probably explain it to you for me at some point. Jack Stud, what's going on? What is the hype? I don't know. It's certainly not me going live. I know that. Amber, great to see you. Robert, hello. What's up? Who's in charge of the hype? I think it's a collective group responsibility. But I think we all know who is like the hype master. Me? No, it's not me. It's Chris. What's going on, Kev? I'm looking at my toes right now. Should I touch one for Kevin? Maybe. Maybe I am. Jacob, what's going on? Great to see you. And if you guys didn't see Jacob's post recently, I think Jacob might be the official True North troll, but I say that in like he's our troll. He's not a troll, he's ours. Is there a hype moderator? I feel like I moderate Chris's hype, but I don't want that job. All right, Max, great to see you. And who heads up the department up here? I don't know. Yeah, apparently you're in charge. JP's driving home right now. Be careful, please. I've seen crazy drivers here, but I know that Florida has some very crazy drivers as well. JJP is in here. Drop in my newest nickname, Terra Illuminati. I love it. JP, are you traveling by car or boat? Yeah, since when do you see hyperbole used in the chat? I love a good hyperbole. I mean, I drop the boom all the time. The crew's all here. Let's get this party started. And yeah, everybody, look at we got Lewis. What's going on? Who am I? Where am I? I ask myself the same thing all the time. Yeah, it's maybe it's the room itself. Maybe because the insulation is now covered up, I can like feel and hear more of myself bouncing off of the walls. So it just seems almost, I don't know how to explain it. To me, it almost seems bigger, even though it probably is smaller. As you guys can see, the background has slightly changed. Still purple, but now we've got like, I guess they call it mud up here. I don't really know what that is. Compound something or other. Uh, we don't mind late people. You are always excused. Yeah, really clear and really loud. I did turn the mic down a little bit. Do I sound like Chris? um, okay. Yeah, this mic is on its last leg, you guys. I just discovered that there is a break in the wiring. It's exposed. So it's, yeah, it's time. It's time to get a new mic. No more Bob Barker. Maybe I will be the Britney of the beard community. I don't know if anybody, I forget who told me. Was it Jeffrey? I don't know if he's in here, but somebody said that nobody else wears that headset or headphones like over ear. I like them. I guess I could try without, but there's too much action in here sometimes, and it's easier for me to like contain it. Otherwise, there would be a lot of echoing. I would think. Um, okay. And Diablo's here. What's going on? Great to see you. It's what, 4 back home? Shout out to back home 310. um, yeah, a new veteran hanging out with us tonight. Very cool. Um, I've won more nothings than somethings. uh, yeah, it sounds like hyperspace to me in here. Like there's almost like an echo. I can't explain it, but yeah, we'll see. Every day I come in here, there's some new changes. Like there's a whole new wall built over here to my right, so I'm a little bit like, ooh, and I don't think it looks smaller. Somehow, I don't know how to explain. Everything should look smaller, but to me, it feels bigger. But that can't be a bad thing, right? Um, they're not nasty. They're not nasty. Ugh. I wash my feet. Shout out to B Cause, who will not be here tonight. He's out with a friend. A friend. I don't say that like a friend, like they're more than friends. It's literally a friend, but we're his friends. um, Jumpmaster was in the army for 50 years. He's looking pretty dang great for 50 years in the army, but it was only 49, so that must be the difference. um, yep, I definitely made sure that I wrote a very sweet note. I hope Jag gets to see it as well. Yeah, lots of no. I have been prioritizing notes. Um, it's been something that eventually is probably going to be. I hate to say this, but there's going to come a point in time where you guys will suffer because I won't be able to keep up. So I'm really putting in as much of myself as I can into the notes, and I get a jump on those like the night before. I know I'm going to be packing in order. So yeah, enjoy them while you can. Send me little requests if you would like when you place an order. I always read those. Get some mud on. This is some mud. There was almost going to be no mud. The walls. Okay, so obviously you guys know I want something nice and dark, but we had originally planned like the complete opposite of what's going on in here. We have like I don't know what these are called, white stripey. It's not pinstripes. It's like I don't know. Kevin, help. You know what it's called. But it's white all around here. And then I'm going to be able to paint behind me, and everything else is basically going to be like Naughty Pine, except for like one other wall. So I'm still hoping that cracked pepper works. I don't care that the new year is going to start and they've moved on to like musky violet or whatever it's going to be. um, Bearded Fun House is in the chat, and I did see And I heard Chris mention that, you put up a top 9, which I find pretty funny, but, yeah, top 9 and True North made its way up to number 1. Thank you so much for that. Um, Archie, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. I was worried it wasn't gonna work. It's holding on though. I could tape it, I guess. I don't know. We'll see, but, I wouldn't mind a extension here. That would be fun. Um, yeah, it might have to be retired. Could be a backup. I don't know. We'll see. We did try and retire it months ago, but it just didn't work out. Yeah, that was so funny, Brewer. The second you said it, it was just like because I've talked to him so many times. I'm like, wow, how did I not catch up, catch on to that earlier? He sounds like Tone Loc, and I wish that I could sound like that sometimes. um, I think they wear some sort of monitor, at least AirPod. Yeah, they have like earbuds for sure. Um, So you're right about that. You're not gonna hear just echoing. Absolutely. There's a probably like built in, but I do have a Stream Deck, which I finally figured out why it was acting up, and I'm gonna be working on trying to transfer over to using that because I have a ton of music files and like special effects that I downloaded like over a month ago, and I haven't been able to figure out why like they wouldn't play on YouTube. I could hear them in my monitor, but you guys couldn't hear it. Very obnoxious. I spent a lot of time trying to figure that out. So I had to take a break. And I'm not the type of person to throw things when I get frustrated. Um, but I was basically saying, I don't know why I bought this. I'm wasting time. I could be writing notes. um, Not yet, but yes, soon. We'll have a ceremony maybe live so we can say goodbye to it. Definitely. Um, I can't help it sometimes. Sometimes they just happen. I have lived in one, two. mm, I moved before it became 323, but I lived there when it was 213, and I lived in 714. Also lived in 909 and 951. I've been all over there. Um, yeah, this thing is holding on strong. Exposed wires and everything. um, this is 100% true. This is actual facts. I did not realize that that was going to be what I was doing, but when I did my driver's training, the actual behind the wheel live training, I don't know how they do it anywhere else, but they come and pick you up from your home, obviously, because you're not going to drive to them or be dropped off at their home. And yeah, he directed me to Compton, which now looking back in my mind, I thought I was like a lifetime away. I was like 10 minutes away. I didn't realize that. So, yeah, this is 100% true. Um, okay. I know what you're referencing here. You're not the first person to reference this. And I don't know if I'm proud of that. uh, no, not with a FWB. It is an actual friend, but I just give him a hard time because he said he might pop in tonight, as in like actually on camera. But then within 5 minutes, he was like, "Oh, never mind. I'm hanging out with a friend." So I was insinuating like, "Oh, I guess we're not your friends." Um, okay. Right. Hopefully he washed his feet. um, uh-oh. I can understand that Kevin can't, but the post office? Come on. Um, okay, so I want to get into, yeah, but it's 21 years, like, you know how, like, dog years are longer? I would assume that 21 years of doing that service is probably, like, 50. Um, yeah, stay cool, have a great in, like, jest, I was having a good time doing I don't do it often, but yes, I definitely did that. Um, stay cool. Thank you. Yeah, I really do try my best. I hate to recycle things, um, but sometimes there's people who have as far as I know, like I I don't know them in any capacity outside of a name on a screen, and it gets a little bit hard for me to come up with something when I don't know them at all. So I'm thankful that I know so many of you that I can it's not too hard to do that. Um oh yeah. Yeah, cracked pepper. That's what I'm hoping for. Um oh okay, it's wallboard. I don't know, something stripey. Stripey wipey. It's not actual stripes, it's like grooves. So I don't know. I don't know what he'll correct me. Definitely not corkboard, but corkboard is cool. Maybe chalk. I don't know. We'll see what I would do. Yes, this Wayne's cotting, wainscoting. I don't know. I'm learning all kinds of things. I didn't know what a jack stud was. Didn't know what a what is it? A butt what? It's not a butt stud. I know that. Um, Kylie, what's going on? I spoke to your wife earlier today. She's very sweet. Um, okay. So I want to get into left-handed. I'm gonna start practicing writing left-handed. Maybe I could do two notes at the same time. Or when this hand gets tired, I can switch over. I taught myself how to play basketball left-handed. I think I might be able to teach myself how to write. I don't know. Yeah. You just throw cinnamon rolls. Wow. Who would have ever thought that that statement would ever be spoken? Insane. Um, ooh, yeah, like the that would be great. Oh, there he is. What's going on, Rich? Someone was drinking the funky cold Medina. Yeah, he finally came around to saying True North Radio. It was awesome. Um, how could you forget 2 and 3? That's like the original. So yeah, let's get into some True North news. I know that it's not True North news, but we are super excited to finally be releasing these products that we've been talking about for months. And I know you guys have been patiently waiting, and we appreciate that 100%. But as I have always said, we don't like to put out products rushed. We don't like them to have, any kind of mistakes. We're a little bit of perfectionists. When it comes to lives, anything goes. It can be chaotic, whatever. You can witness the madness. But if you're going to have something like on your shelf and you look at it and you're like, that's not up to standard, then why would we do it? So, yeah, let's see. Liquid butter, as you guys may or may not know, I'm sure you've already heard this a couple times, but it will be releasing 10/6 at our usual 5 p.m. release time. And I actually have them right here in front of me. So we kind of at first had to decide on what scents we wanted to go with. And can't do too many like seasonal scents. These have to be scents that you guys are going to want to wear all year long, um, because this is a all year long product. We're not marketing this as a summer product. We're releasing it in the fall. Just because it's liquid doesn't mean that it's only for summer. My first thought on this, I mean, clearly the butter for us, just our beard butter alone, in Shark Tank terms, to me, is our hero product. So we wanted to offer something that is going to deliver on that same level. But to me, this is something that is like a travel friendly kind of product because you can kind of replace, not replace, but you don't have to pack as many things. You can use this, treat this as like a oil and butter combo, but it's going to be super nourishing, hydrating, and then you're going to have these amazing scents. So first one we went with is the Irish Goodbye, and they are going to come in these little squeeze twist top sriracha top bottles. Um, these are 2 ounces. I always think they're four. They look really big to me, but they're 2 ounces. And I'll do a live poll. Yeah. Oh man, I love the Irish Goodbye. It is one of the like more clean scents in our lineup that I absolutely think is the best as far as clean. It's between this and Lumberjack when it comes to clean scents. I absolutely love this. There's a freshness, there's a um musk, but then there's that tiny itty bitty little bit of floral that we don't really talk about, but oh, it's so good. I absolutely love it. So we've got the Irish Goodbye and then black flannel. Mhm. There we go. And you guys know the artwork. If you've had the oil or butter, these are going to match up. They look really great. And the labels are brand new. They're super sticky. And oh man, yeah, they're really thin. So sticky that if I make one mistake when I'm labeling them, it's like I have to throw a label away so I don't make any mistakes. Mm. Yeah, I will say that I think maybe the scents might I'd have to compare. I'm gonna have to do that, and I'll let you guys know on Friday maybe. I think that the scent might be just a little less intense on these, but they're still there. Like I still know what I'm smelling. And then, oh man, this is one of my favorites, blackjack. When we were picking these, I was like, yeah, 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 blackjack, please. Um, oof. Mm, I love blackjack. I don't know if this is somebody's like seasonal scent. I guess I could say that I can understand it might be more of like a fall scent because of like the wood notes. Oak moss, it's kind of warm, a little bit of spice. But I would wear this year round. Absolutely love it. Um, what is this? In 1998, I drove through Compton just to say I drove through Compton. Yeah, I don't realize I don't know, when you grow up somewhere, you don't really think about it sometimes, I guess, but I've driven through Compton, I've driven through the, rougher parts of Long Beach, I definitely drove, uh, around 2-1 in Lewis, if you know what I'm talking about, at night. Definitely have driven through, Inglewood. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't think about it. It just is. It was what it was. Then we're also going to be releasing Haddonfield, perfect for the season, of course. Uh, mm, yeah, that hay tobacco is such a great blend with the woods. I love it. So so good. And then our last scented release for the liquid butter is going to be Cherry Crush, which I think is probably the best cherry scent that I've smelled that is even like women's, men's products because it's not that like artificial cherry. This is like a deep cherry. Mm. I mean, it's sweet, but there's a depth to it. So it's not like runts cherries, you know? It's not cough syrup cherry. This is so good. Dark cherry, raspberry, and black plum. Really great. And like, what is it? It's 60 degrees out, okay? Obviously, 60 is not that cold, but you can see I think you can see the bubble. Well, at an angle, but you can see it. That's totally liquid. There we go. Total liquid, okay? Um, and then for anybody that just wants something, classic, simple, that isn't going to, you know, um, say you're an indecisive person and you don't know if you wanna smell like Haddonfield the entire time you're away on a trip to Maui. I don't know where you're going, but, I've got Classic Deer Hunter with the new logo and, completely fragrance free. Now, let me take a live pull of this. There is like the faintest scent to this because these are made from oils that come from plants. And most plants have a scent. However, you have to really be trying to nitpick to be like, I can smell something. Like if you just put it on, I mean, doing that right now, there's not really anything going on for me. But yeah, it's not going to be absolute zero. Um, shea nut oil, Abyssinian oil, golden jojoba oil, borage oil, metafoam seed oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil. Any one of those scents oils is probably going to have like a slight note to it, but it's so subtle. You're not even going to notice it. Okay, so besides the liquid butters, I don't know. Sometimes I don't really. I don't want to say pay attention, but sometimes things slip my mind. um, our sample packs are dropping this Sunday, and with that S at the end, that means that we'll have more than one in stock. Not that we're going to have two, three, four different choices. We're going to be releasing our 10 pack of the Hall of Fame samples. And these are so small. They're not really going to show up on camera, but they're going to be single drams. And yeah, they're going to be some of our best sellers from the Hall of Fame. We've got Cherry Crush, Salem, Black Flannel, Ghost. Shout out to Brewer wearing Ghost today. The Irish Goodbye. Shout out to Jacob, his favorite. Lost at Sea, Let Freedom Zing. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. I couldn't fit them all in this bag when I brought them out to Chris the other night, so they're not all here. But I'll talk about them more on Friday. I'll make those a little bit more of like the star of the show next show. Next live. I almost said next week. It's only Tuesday. Okay. Well, I don't think you had to do driver's ed and driver's training prior to a certain year. But they wised up and they were like, there's too many accidents. We got to test that they actually know how to actually drive rather than if they memorized the test answers. Um, look who's here grabbing a calzone and a pizza. Wow. And sliders. Fun thing about LA towns, you drive 15 minutes and all of a sudden you're in a nice area, and another 15 minutes you're in the hood and then back into a nice area. Yeah. Yeah, one wrong turn and it's like, oh, take off that red hat immediately. um, my ex almost had me get off on Crenshaw Boulevard in the middle of the night to get her some food. I was like, hard pass. I was once not a big deal, but I played in a band and we were doing a show somewhere in LA. But we went to a drive-through and there was bars over the drive-through window and a drawer like that's like a drive-through pharmacy where you would drop your credit card in or money and they would pull it in because it was just not safe. I guess. And that's another thing. Parts of LA I'm used to it. I'm sure you guys have seen it in movies. I don't know about anywhere else in the country, but bars over the windows, that's nothing. That's normal. That's not a big deal. Just write hi and bye. Um, I have written two word notes to certain people. They might have been their favorites. I've written a one word note, but I wrote it like 500 times, but it was just one single word. It's pretty funny. Um, oh my God, you watched it. Shout out to not getting 8 UTIs in a year. That's so out of context that I'm gonna have to explain it because everybody's gonna be like, "What?" Oh, and it's butt joints. Butt joints. Shout out to butt joints. Speaking of UTIs and butt joints, what are we doing? Um, yeah, I did a lot of television watching like everybody else did during the lockdown when COVID first hit. Um, Before that, not a lot, not at all. My time was filled with work and running and not watching TV, cooking, everything else. Now I still don't watch a lot of TV, but then, yeah. And I came across a commercial that shocked me. Um, More power to the company. I'm not going to mention it, but the opening line was, I had 8 wait, I'm not gonna say this because someone's gonna take it out of context, but what JP wrote, the owner of a company stated as the opening line on a commercial, and I like, my jaw dropped to the ground, like, "Mm, something's not right." Um, yes, butt stud. This is a stream about beard products. I got around to it. Now we can just move on. um, Save the left-hand notes for those not in. Yeah, I'll say that Chris wrote them. How about that? I could get away with it, I bet. Um, I've never ordered anything from True North. I don't even have an account. I believe that. I honestly think back and I thought there was one time, but I always make sure to include you on the card anyway. I know that you're reading them eventually. Um, if you like your butter liquefied, Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern, shag carpet, orange even would help tone the sound for you. Catchy look too. We are probably putting some carpet in part of it, but I think we're doing some kind of like laminate, I guess it's called, floor. I have never, like, uh prior to being out here, I've never lived in a home with hardwood, laminate, any of that. Tile in parts of the house, or what, linoleum, I guess, in the kitchen, bathroom. Otherwise, carpet everywhere, all the time. Um, Jumpmaster Crenshaw ain't bad off the 405, but there ain't really any good spots close. When I was a freshman in college, the seniors, I don't know why, invited me to, just a couple of seniors invited me to go with them to the Shaw. And I was like, Okay, I'm from there. Yeah, whatever, let's go. But I've never cruised it. I've never experienced hollering at people. It was pretty fun. But that was an experience I'm glad that I did not take on myself. They were in charge. I was in the back seat. Um, Mark Johnson, are you at work? Great to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Uh, yeah, love the Irish goodbye and love black flannel. I do too. Absolutely. Um, Picking out paint tomorrow. I brought a bunch of what are those samples? I don't know what they're called. I brought a bunch, but cracked pepper was the coolest one. Chris loves pepper, so I thought it would be cool. John and his chicken. It's always great to see you. I love your username. Welcome. Great to see you again. Black flannel Riz. I don't hate Riz. I don't use it, but I think it's pretty clever. Um, may I ask why y'all did a liquid butter? It's kind of a okay. It kind of sprung from circumstances, I guess I would say. Summertime shipping with butters gets pretty scary because they do melt down 100%. Like they will go to say Arizona and you're just like, "Oh, it's straight up just melted 100%." And this kind of was like, "Huh, well maybe we could try it." And it's kind of like a utility product where like I said, it's part oil, part butter. Like you can use it on your skin to nourish at the root, the follicle, but it's going to give you that super nourishment at the on the whiskers themselves as well. But yeah, it's light. It's just a new method. You know, people have done whipped butter, and this goes for cosmetics. There's always some new style to give you a product. I've seen like cushion foundation, I've seen liquid, I've seen solid, I've seen all kinds of stuff. So different styles of products just work for different people. Not every beard is the same. Um, yeah, there's not a bad one. There's something for everybody, 100%. Um, yep, versatile. And yeah, the travel. Like I said, you can take your butter and your oil with you, but you can just take one of these with you as well. Mm, okay. We prefer Huntington Beach. Yeah, but I would not pass on a home in Manhattan or Hermosa or Palos Verdes or RPV. I've been all those places. um, Wife had me drive to some random house in South Central to pick up a Miller High Life neon sign at night. What? Oh man, worth it. That's awesome. Yeah, Cherry Crush is a crowd pleaser to all genders, I would say. Are we wearing liquid butter during the day or only at night? All both, either or. You just gotta find what makes your beard happy. Um, yep. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what the point of calling it Deer Hunter was. You're trying to not have a scent, so it's just a little tongue in cheek, I guess. Look, look who's here, guys. Don Juanito, welcome. Great to see you. I don't think that you would need to use both. I think you should try just the liquid butter by itself, and then I maybe in the winter though, maybe because it does get a little drier, like your skin gets drier, hair gets drier. So it maybe I would just like maybe test day by day just a little. And then and I'm talking about if you want to add solid butter, but this should be used by itself. Um I wish. No, I was definitely not the lead in that band. I had an concept band. I'll tell you about it later, JP. David H, welcome. Great to see you. Um, So, dude, I can do that. I say dude a lot. I don't think that's said out here, but that's probably what makes it obvious I'm not from here. Um, yes. Yes. I d He's in the chat right now. Let's see if he already answered it. Mm, I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe he'll answer it. He was. I if I think I'm like trying to not well, okay. He told me it and I just was like, nope. And from any shred of memory that I have from that, I think it was we laugh similar, which I don't agree with, but okay. Um oh, that's so sweet. He always sends me a picture of the box. And does he wait to open it with you too? Corduroy walls. Why don't we just carpet the walls? Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I guess it looks nice. I'm excited for it. I'm just I'm not used to like a cold floor, I guess. Carpet is never like cold. So it's a little bit different actually like needing house shoes versus just wearing them. Um yeah. But an area rug over most of it. Okay. Oh, cool. Well, glad you have the night off. You can hang out with us for a little while, huh? Okay. What's up, PB? Great to see you. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anytime in this studio other than this. And even then I kind of don't know. So I don't really have to do much as far as building anything out here. um really? Wow. Wow. That's awesome. I sometimes wonder if I'm going to live to 100 and I wonder if I want to live to 100. I don't know. I try not to think too hard about it because you can't control that, and what's the point in trying to think about something you have no control over? Um, I knew somebody would look it up. Yeah, our PV is sinking. How much of California is sinking though? Come on. Oh, here we go. He's got a new person. Brewer, I'm gonna officially title you a balmfluencer. Um, okay, so the liquid butter should not be clogging your pores. The ingredients: shea nut oil, absinian oil, golden jojoba oil, borage oil, meadowfoam seed oil, sweet almond oil, avocado oil. There's no usual the usual suspect when it comes to that kind of stuff. As far as excuse me, um, butters, um, is probably going to be like a coconut oil, but we're not using that in this product. It is meant to be used as a butter, but it can also, yes, be used like an oil, definitely. Um, you could. We are not bothered by questions. We appreciate them, and we're here to help you. But yeah, you should DM at the True North Beard Co. Instagram. Anyone in Minneapolis? I'm heading there next week. I know there's North Cruise somewhere, at least in St. Paul. That's pretty close, I believe. Um, I'm definitely not. Thank you. Jay Sanders, what's going on? How's it in Austin? Chola, what she wishes she was sometimes. Am I right? um, 30 Spray J, Romy, we got a lot of good people coming in the chat right now. Great to see you all. No, he opens it but doesn't smell any of it until I get home. I want to see what. Oh, that's okay. That's decent, Kevin. That's pretty cool. Unless you open them and then like seal them back up very sneakily. Do you? I might have to put tape over everything for your order. um. Oh yeah, you heard it here first. Well, I heard it somewhere else first, but Amber is officially calling these new stickers a tag along Tara. I don't remember what I called them. I, I said a tiny Tara after you said that. I like a tag along Tara better, but yeah, these are going out. They are on the way into your hands. Um, not, I mean, in certain packages. I don't know who's going to get one first. I'm excited to see it, and I cannot wait to see where they get stuck. Um, cork the walls. Maybe there should be like a cork board of the country, and then I could put like a little Terra sticker where there's a sighting. That would be funny. Um, over here bottling 5 gallons of homebrew during. Wow. Whoa, that is strong. Have fun. Be careful. um, is there's no age limit, right? Yeah, Romy, do people volunteer to help you out with that? I'm sure they do, right? Scott, great to see you. Um, Kevin. Wow. That's who's voting for him? Them? um, oh, he's driving. Okay, Scott, be careful and make sure you're wearing your seatbelt. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, he definitely writes that in. Are you allowed to take a picture of your vote? I mean, it's your vote. I guess you could share it if you wanted to, but Kevin, could you like zoom in? You could just show us that you wrote it down, I guess. That would be awesome. Um, gorgeous weather right now. Yeah, it was a nice day. It's starting to chill out a lot. I've been looking at the weather, as you guys have seen on the community page on YouTube. I put a poll up asking whose butters are still arriving melted this time of year. It seems like they are not for most people. I'm sure people in Arizona, maybe Florida, parts of California, they are probably still at least softening up. But for the most part, I'm starting to get like a idea of what part of the country is kind of cooling off and what's not. And I'm sure Texas is still pretty hot. Um, yeah, man, Rich, if you're still in here, uh, Johnny and I were talking about how we need to find a North crew member that has a 3D printer, but it's got to be a really good one because if we're gonna make those AI dolls come to life, like we got to make them, you know, accurate. I don't know anything about 3D printing, so I would expect that something that could make that happen would probably be very, very expensive. Um, Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be yeah, it's almost time to get out of here. But before we go, and I still have about 5, 6, 7 mm, 7 minutes. Oh man, I had to do the math. Yeah, about 7 minutes. We'll do a nothing giveaway. Um, I don't know why it's getting choppy. He walked in here and it like turned to like um yeah, peeping. Yeah, that doesn't mean people won't come help, right? I didn't even think about it before I said it. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't want to get a copyright. No, it's not a copyright strike. It's just profanity. Brewer, can I say this on camera? I haven't read all the rules. um, hey Gary, great to see you. Oh, power and internet back on today. Oof, I'm glad it's back for you. Yeah, there's been quite a few people that I've been checking in on. It seems like everybody's pretty okay. So I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. See, down in Florida, they're definitely still little bit half and half. Maybe not completely melted, but yeah. Was it a 6? It looked like it was 7:53 when I was looking. Thanks guys. Everybody's here with the 6 minutes. No, no, Tuesdays are only an hour. I have to respect the time of the uh community lives that came before me, which I'm happy to do. 3-hour live like twice a week. I don't think I can hang. No way. Um Ooh, I never thought about the metallic labels. That would not be cool. Okay. Well, I can curse, but I won't they won't allow us to use the video towards ad placement for like replay. Um so you won't make money off of it. um Liquid butters, we're going to be offering them in the Irish Goodbye, Black Flannel, Blackjack, Haddonfield, Cherry Crush, and our fragrance-free Deer Hunter. Oh, mine are not set to kids, even though I keep them clean. They're not specifically. No, no, not for children. What's up, Jack Stud? Just in time. Oh no, injuries. Well, we're going to do a nothing giveaway real quick. Um, Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. I have done nothing to these in a few days, weeks, actually. Maybe it's because I'm still like not touching them. Sometimes it's better to do that. Uh, Somebody asked earlier what my brow routine was. Let's talk about how the like early 2000s it was cool to have like pencil eyebrows, and I like went in and just went crazy, and now it's cool to be natural, which there's a little bit of like I put a little powder to set them in, but no, these are mine. That's why they might look different sometimes, because they're not plastered, they're not tattooed. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but no, these are mine. I actually had somebody ask me once if they were real. It's like, wow, never expected that question. Babysitter Jess, what's going on? Oh, so I should just stick around. Just keep going. Last week, was it last Tuesday? Mm, yeah, that went a little long. Can't be doing that every week. Got to show some respect. Okay, let's do this nothing giveaway right now. If this is your first time participating in a nothing giveaway, we came up with this giveaway. Well, Chris did, because I get so excited to see my name going through the what do we call it? I don't know. The wheel. It's not a wheel. Your name gets flashed up when it sorts through and picks a winner. But drop a hashtag butter in the chat, and you will be entered to win the most prestigious, the most talked about, the most shared, the most exciting, the most fun, the most brag worthy giveaway. in the Beard Sphere on YouTube. Yes, you are going to win nothing. And this nothing is up to you to go on Instagram if you'd like. You don't have to, but you can share very creatively what your nothing looks like because we've seen lots of nothing and they're usually pretty funny. And we all enjoy seeing the creativity. But there is at least one awesome thing about the nothing giveaway. If you win 10 nothing giveaways, we will be sending you something. All right. Yeah. And I feel like people almost prefer winning nothing sometimes. Am I real? I keep it real. Yeah, Friday did go 3 hours. That was crazy. Crazy. Pencil beards. Is that when you're drawing them in? Wow. Um, hmm. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. Am I gonna get like a million pencil beard DMs? I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this giveaway. Yes, you will win nothing and you will like it. That's how we do it. Awesome. I think we've got 19 entries. 19 people who are excited to win nothing. Oh, 20. Ultraline, we're going to say that's probably going to be give me like 3 weeks. I'm going to say 3 weeks, okay? Yeah, anytime. Jay Summers, if you have questions, throw them in the chat. We absolutely love helping each other out, and everybody loves sharing like what they love about True North, what scents are their favorites. Yeah, we just like talking to each other. Okay, guys, let me get some music going because we all love listening to music when the wheel is spinning, even though it's not a wheel. Shout out to Bobby Coyle. This is his favorite song. Probably the only one I like playing at this point. Okay. Here we go, guys. We got one more entry. Awesome. Good luck to everybody. And thank you for hanging out. Shout out to all the members. I did update it, so I'm going to put that up shortly. But let's get this going. Good luck. Oh, one more entry at the last second. Nice, JJP. I better see some creative winner bragging on Instagram. Story, reel, whatever. Make sure you tag at True North Beard Co. so that we can feature you. Good luck. Oh, I don't know if he's watching. Congratulations to Mr. Bruce City Bearded. Scott, is this your second nothing giveaway? I think you won one last week. You're on a roll. I'm pretty sure it was you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. I'll be live on Friday. It'll be much longer than an hour. I'm going to get into the sample kits. I was going to ask you guys about lighting in here. We were going to go over it, but we had a lot to talk about. So on Friday, maybe you guys, well, I'll have it picked out. Maybe we'll go live tomorrow when we go to Home Depot and you can check it out. All right. Yeah, there he is. Congrats, Scott. Keep playing. You're like 8 wins away from something. Guys, thank you again. Shout out to all of our members. Let me bring them up for you right now. And make sure you hit that like before you head out. And we appreciate everybody for hanging out. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or Chris. True North Beard Co. on Instagram. You can send me an email. You can send me regular mail. You can find all that info on the website if you need help finding it. But you all have a great rest of your week. We appreciate you. I will see you Friday at 9 p.m. But make sure you check out the community YouTube tab because I'm going to be putting up another poll soon. Switch it to 8. We'll see. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your week. Bye.